So this is just going to be a quick update on my Souls-like project. I have done a decent amount since the last time I have put on any update up. I have completed the stat system to the most extent. I am currently working on how faith works, which I'll show you here in a second, but you can see here, as I get XP, I can add them to my thing and actually fix the level up system. And I also made it so the enemies, you can select what the desired level you want them to be, and desired, so let's go ahead and escape. I was going to show you that, and the desired style you want them to be. So let's go ahead and take this gruntling here and go to my stat component. Here we are. We can see that I want this gruntling to be a desired level 4. I want it to be a knight class, and I want it to be a grunt. I want its name to be gruntling. While this guy, I have it as a stat component here. I want it to be a knight class as well. I want a desired level to be 2, and I want its NPC name to be gruntling runt. And this guy here, stat component, I'm having it over there. So yes, here he is a gruntling smasher. He's a desired level 6. So that's that, and then I'll go ahead and show you exactly how that works here in my. That's my stat setup system. Here over here, this is the NPC auto level up script. It'll run at the begin play. It'll calculate your desired level, and then it'll auto level up according to the class you select. And how did I do that? Oh, no, that's right here. Just calculate desired level. And that is, wait. Sometimes you get things a little messed up here. Oh, here, yeah, this is right. This is the coordinate auto level up. My bad, I clicked on it right the first time. So this is these are my fighter, knight, berserker, mage, paladin, cleric, scout, and jack of all trades. And a jack of all trades, he's going to have 16% in his strength, 16% in his health, endurance, all 16% all the way down. But let's go to like knight, which I have over here. 30% of the stats are going to be allocated to endurance. So he's going to have a higher health, and then he's going to have some attack power. Whereas a fighter is just going to have 35, and then 10 and distributed. You can change these real easy. So you can adjust how you want they are. And this is percentage chance of them leveling up that stat. So if I were to go ahead and kill the thing on my player here, go back to event graph. So I'll go ahead and show you a quick example. We'll bypass the is not player script, so the player will now get the level. I will also adjust my desired level. Here we go, grab desired. I'll spell that right. Desired level, and I'll click on this. Come on, click on this. My desired level is only 4 at the moment. We'll give myself 10, so you can see how this kind of works. There we are. I'll come back over here and hit play. Boom. And there, I'm a jack of all trades, and you see here it's evenly distributed out my stats according to. One sec. That's a little annoying. Here, I think there we go. Let's go ahead and expand the world. There we are, and it's gone ahead and distributed my stats, my experience between all my stats because I'm a jack of all trades. My XP, not my XP. My stat bars have gone up. That's also something else I've changed. I made it so the stat bars change according to your what I call it. So let's go ahead and go back and let's change my class. Desired class. There we are. Desired class. Instead of jack, let's go ahead and make it knight like what these guys have. And hit play. Oops. Hit play. There you can see my HP bar is way bigger than the rest of my stats. Because I went mostly into 8 HP. So I have a 210 HP instead of just 30, and I actually have. I also have a decent amount of strength too. So the knight actually this time around just happened to get more strength than just stats. So I can actually go ahead and exit and try that again and see what I get this time. This time I got 10 strength as well. I may need to adjust my settings for knight to be a little bit more that to be a little bit more percentage towards health than just strength. But there we are. Endurance 12 and strength 9 instead of being equal. So like if I were to go to, you get the idea, but I'll show you one more time. So class, like instead of, right, let's go Berserker. So this tends towards more strength stat, which I'm also probably going to do a little bit more rebalancing of the stats themselves. So we see we have 11 strength and 9 endurance. So we basically went more into the strength value. I may have to make that a little bit more steep in my settings, but you can change that as well in your own settings if you download and try out the program, try out the project. So that's how that works. I've also, this is what took me most of the time. I figured out how to get the stats to work the way I want them to. Now I can turn off the auto level up feature here for the player. And I will go ahead and I'll still give myself experience so I can level it up myself. Here we are. There we go. We see here we got 6,000 experience to work with. Now these stats already being 2. That's because my equipment I have set up. That's also one thing else I've done since the last thing. I've actually made it so my equipment can have special buff stats. Like my helmet gives me +1 wisdom. My my leggings give me +1 agility. My chest plate give me +1 strength, and my chest plate gives me +1 endurance. I think is what. My arm gives me +1 strength, and my shoulders give me +1 endurance. Now you can change that to not just being stats. I have it so you can be anything, either substat or visual stat, which I call them visual stats. That's these stats up here: your health, your stamina, your poise, your faith, and mana. Those you can actually. I have it so that base equipment can have that. I even have it so that weapons can have the same, give you type of stats, and so can equipped items. For like your health potions and whatnot. If you wanted, instead of having maybe a health potion equipped, you have maybe like an offhand like item or something. And I'm going to be giving those probably. I mean, they're easy enough to give visual representations to artifacts. You could call them artifacts or something like that. So I have that set up. It's in my base equipment setup. So we'll go ahead and level up endurance here once. There we are. And you see my level up there going up. I am now level 2, and my endurance has gone up. Let's go ahead and put some in strength, wisdom, and intelligence. And we'll see my mana bar jump way up. There we are. My mana bar has gone higher. So yes, I have basically completed the stat system. I've also now incorporated faith into the system. The next thing I'm going to be working on is a parry system. But right now, so I'll go ahead and escape that, and I'll go fight some enemies here. As a fight. Here, I'll go ahead and use one of my faith. See if you watch up here in the corner. My faith right here is going to go down. See, 2. And now we got 3. I've got to change the visual representation of that. That's not that good. But here, let's go ahead and fight these guys. Whoops, out of stamina. Oh, that guy hit me hard. Wow, how in the world did that guy hit me so hard? All right. He's a level 4. I'm only a level 3 right now. Like I said, I'm going to have to balance the stats a little bit better, I think. Most likely I'll need to really level the stats. But as you see, as I fight, my faith is going up. So that's going to be you can change that, how that works. You can even use just straight up, ouch. Wow. These guys hit like trucks. I might need to put up some more endurance. Here, let's go ahead and put up some more of my endurance. They're only level 4, but they hit like trucks. Let's go ahead and put endurance up. I have 2 in endurance. There we go. You know what? Let's go ahead and put 3 in endurance. There we are. Let's go fight these guys and beat them back down. Whoa, what in the world? How in the world he's still hitting like a truck? What level is he set at? I'll also have it so you can see the level if you lock on to them. See, he's a level 3 gruntling. So he should be easy. He should be dangerous. What in the world? How come I'm not doing any damage to him? Oh, did they get the stats that I gave myself? They may have also gotten the stats I gave myself. I think because the way I set it up. No, I'll have to figure that out. There's a small bug right there. Yeah, they're not even taking any damage. So my guess is they also got the experience. Oh, they're not level. What level are they? Levels 11. Oh. I tell you what happened. By me changing my desired level, because it's all parents and childs. This is why you should never be messing with your main. This is my main character here. By changing my desired level, it also changed the desired levels of the gruntlings. So my desired levels has been tossed out the window because I'm messing with my primary master file. So I'd have to come back into here and select either the gruntlings, desired levels, open in blueprint editor. Yeah, that was my mistake. Stat component. Yeah, see? They got switched as well because I'm messing with my primary. I should actually have a player character that's a child of my big thing. I'll have to change that. But yes, that's what's happening. See, they got the same stats. So instead of being a knight in level 4 like they were originally supposed to do, they got changed to... That means all the other people did as well. Sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't, so I just lost all my settings on these guys. So now they're lower level. Yeah, they're not going to one-hit kill me. But I'm level 0 myself because I haven't spent any experience. Okay, so yes, that's the representation of that. And I was explaining about... Oops, that's not well. I was explaining about how the... works. My faith works. My faith works by every time you hit an enemy... Every time you kill an enemy, every time you knock an enemy down, and then as soon as I get it implanted, every time you successfully parry an attack, it'll also increase your faith. So you'll start when you die, you'll automatically get your faith back set to your max, and then you'll be able to use it or level up your faith and use it just like you do potions. I mean the Estaflask. Yeah, your Estaflask in what are they called? In Dark Souls. So that's basically what that's set up to be, except for just being a flat thing that you have. I also made it so you can influence it and get yourself more by being aggressive and parrying. So that's also when your HP, the lower your HP is, the faster your faith levels up as well. You get faith back. Okay, so what else is there that I've done? I don't think there's much else that I've done since last time. I mean, that's an awful lot. It took a lot to figure out how to get this calculated. And I must thank Dutra from, what is it called? Unreal Slackers, because I couldn't figure out the math to get the auto level up program to work out properly. And he really helped. He gave me the equation I needed to get that auto level up, calculate XP here. He gave me this equation, so that really helped. I couldn't quite get the equations to figure out exactly how much XP the enemies should get to level themselves up. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this small update. If you have, like, shares, and comments are always helps. And if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. LordMaddog, signing off.